Hello. So I wanted to give a little bit of hope to individuals who have ulcerative colitis. As I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis in 2014, oh, I was, it's just so much to take in. When you're first diagnosed, um, just processing that this is a lifelong disease, that you'll have this the rest of your life. And then you are having these awful GI symptoms. Some people's are worse than others. I was at the point where I was like, I could not control my bowels at all. I would literally, I'd go out somewhere and, well, I didn't even want to go out at first. Um, and then you get so sick of staying in the house. You get sick of being scared. So I would get to the point where I was like, I'm going out. I'm going out of the house. I don't know where I'm going to go. Maybe I'll go to Kroger or Target or the mall. I don't know. I just need to walk around. Maybe I'll go to the park. And it's like you get out of the car, and if you make it to your destination without pooping your pants, good. That's great. Success, right? But then you instantly have to know, where's the bathroom? Where's the bathroom? I got to this place. I finally got out of my house. I got the courage to get out of my house. And I got to know where the bathroom is. And so then that like panic starts, like, oh, where's the bathroom? I got to find it. I have to know where the bathroom is in case I'm about to crap my pants. I have to be able to get there quickly. And then you always have to have something with you to change your clothes just in case. Awful. That's awful in itself. And then just like trying to hurry home if you are driving somewhere. And again, you can't control it. So you're like, what do I do? Do I pull over on the side of the road? So many things, so many things. I'm not even going to go farther down that rabbit hole. And then like the abdominal pain, if you have ulcerative colitis, maybe with Crohn's disease as well, but I would have this like debilitating abdominal spasms. So these symptoms I would be having, like it would literally feel like someone was punching me in the gut over and over and over. And it would literally feel like my stomach was bruised. I was in so much pain. I would have to lay down on the ground because I couldn't even walk sometimes. There would be times when my stomach would hurt so bad, I literally could not stand up and walk across the room. And that's just awful. It's an awful way to live. It's so awful. And I got to the point where I was so thin and sickly, and I felt like a skeleton. And I knew that my GI doctor was suggesting Remicade. And I knew that they were saying 10 times more likely to have colon cancer. Or most likely going to have to take your colon out. You're going to have a colostomy. So I'm going to have this bag that I have to dump my poop out in. Cool. Great. Not cool. And I feel for those people that are at that point, or the people that, they're there and they're like, I had to do this and I had to get this colostomy. Some people, you don't have an option. Like you have to do it so you can live. And I understand that. I was at a point where I was like, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm sick of not being able to take care of my baby. I'm sick that they're telling me I'm going to have to get my colon removed. I'm sick that I can't eat anything. I can't go to the grocery store without panicking trying to find the bathroom. Like, I am sick of this. And I don't want to go on Remicade, but I was like this close. I was like this close. And I just dove into all of this research, and I looked at how these countries, like people across the world, how they ate differently. And could there be a correlation with the way I eat and the way I move and how it affects my life and my colitis, even though I'm told it's nothing I do is going to change it? And so I did all of this testing and research, and like I was still having pain. I was still, experiencing all these symptoms. And finally, my husband and I, we made this huge culture change in our home with the way we eat. And and I started implementing all this research that I had. And there were other things going on as well with my health. At that point, I had fast forwarded, had another baby, and so many other things, and hormonal and fatigued. But anyways, we totally changed the way we ate. I mean, we literally made a complete 180. I would come home from work previously. I worked as a nurse and I worked evening shift. So I would get off work, depended on how busy it was, but anywhere from midnight to like 3 a.m. And I'd come home and I'd eat like 4 Intamin donuts. Like, that's a bad choice. It's a really bad choice. But it was emotional eating, and it made me happy. It made me feel good at the moment, but it didn't make me feel good the next morning. I would have awful symptoms. And so we totally changed the way we ate, and we ate lots of whole foods, primarily whole foods, vegetables, some fruits. And now I've, increased to having primarily only fruits and vegetables. But we cut out all the processed foods. We cut out gluten, grains, and we just totally changed our thought process around food. And it's not like I did that and 30 days later I didn't have any symptoms. That's not the case. But this is something that my husband and I, we decided as a team we were going to do this. And we implemented day in and day out. And we held each other accountable. And it would probably honestly took about 18 months to where I stopped having symptoms, any colitis symptoms. That means the loose bowel movements, the not making it to the bathroom in time, the no more mucus in my stool, no more blood in my stool, praise Jesus. And then I didn't have another colonoscopy till about, it was probably 3 years after we started eating that way. And I'm back in the room, when you come out of coming out of sedation after your colonoscopy. And my GI doc came in, and this is a doc. I had changed my GI docs, and this is a doc he was great. He truly cared about me. And he said, "Ashley, I have no idea what you did, but your colon is in complete remission. It is one of the healthiest colons I've seen. I have no idea how this is the same colon I saw 5 years ago." And I was like, oh, oh, so happy. I'm so happy. I just say all that to say that people need to know that there are other options, that you don't have to live like this. You do not have to live like this. You don't have to be in pain. You don't have to be hurting and not be able to live a normal life. You don't have to give up on your life and give up on going to your kids' sporting events or just going to the store or going out with your friends or on a date with your husband because you're so scared that you're going to have all these symptoms. You don't have to do that. There's other options. And I am so passionate about helping others reach their goals because I know what it's like to be sickly, so sick, and to be passing blood and passing mucus and not having control of your bowels. I know what it's like to be laying on the floor and thinking, hearing your kid in the other room and thinking, I literally cannot even stand up to walk in the other room to take care of my baby. I know what that's like, and I want to help other people who are in that position. I want you to know that there's hope, and you don't have to live like that. I want other moms to know that if you're feeling overweight or fatigued or hormonal. Like, I've been there and I can help you. You don't have to live like that. God has way bigger plans for you. Don't let that be your life. Let me help you. I know I can help you. And I am so, so excited to see people go from a life that is just surviving, just making it through the day, to thriving, to having the energy to where your kids come home from school or you get off work at the end of the day and you still have lots of energy and you're excited and you're happy about life because you can get there. And you need to know that. Whether you let me help you or someone else, I don't care. But just reach out for help because you don't have to live that way. And I would love to help you. So reach out. If there's any way I can help you, I would love to.